What is Jelly? Jelly is a new app from BizStone, who's one of the co-founders of Twitter, and it is a social Q&A app where you can ask questions on your mobile phone and you get answers from your extended network of friends. It's very visual as well. You can snap pictures and you can answer by drawing. You can watch this video to learn more or read this blog post on the Jelly blog. You can also read more articles and tweets and other links here on TechMeme, where a lot of people were discussing Jelly when it first launched yesterday. But what is Jelly? I decided to ask this in the app itself, and very quickly I got 19 answers in a matter of a few minutes, which is really quite excellent. So Jelly asks a question to people in your Twitter and Facebook networks and friends of friends, and if they're in the app, they can swipe through different questions that are very visual and decide to answer them or not. I received various answers to the question. It's the Snapchat of social Q&A. Somehow it's a humane response to the internet. I compared it to Aardvark with pictures. Aardvark was a social Q&A site bought by Google for $50 million and later shut down. After playing with Jelly, I found that it was fairly addictive, borrowing some of the swipe gestures from Tinder, but I also found that for a Q&A app, it lacked discoverability. There's no search, there's no way to rank the answers. It was very much a minimal viable product. It certainly is minimal, but is it viable? That's the question. Jelly is a collection of random question and answer pairs. Really question and answer clumps, because you get all these clumps of answers connected to your question. But what I found odd for something coming from one of the founders of Twitter is that there really is no conversation in Jelly, at least not yet. The answers get all clumped together. For instance, I got 115 answers to this one simple question, asking people what's the healthiest item on this plate that I had a picture of. I got some very amusing answers. Everyone decided to circle something different or even draw pictures, but I didn't know what was the right answer. But that's when I figured it out, that there is no right answer. Unlike other Q&A sites that try to surface the best answer, Jelly is really about getting answers and getting a lot of them quickly to your questions and to be engaging. The same answer and same question might be asked multiple times. There's no way to search for it. In a way, it really goes against the grain of most Q&A services that have come in the past. Those previous Q&A services like Yahoo Answers, Answers.com were all SEO plays, search engine optimization plays. So they would rank highly for those questions in search. And that's how people came to discover the site, through Google. But Jelly doesn't care about SEO. It's almost anti-SEO. For instance, if you click on this link to one of my questions that got answered 115 times, you won't even be able to answer it anymore. It's time to move on. So what is Jelly? It's a very intriguing first step at combining mobile, social, and photos to tap in to your social networks to answer your everyday questions. You can download it here. Tell me what you think in comments.